What is happening, Magnus? Sights! Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Being a YouTuber, deal with all this garbage. So, the great Star Wars theory is being attacked again online. And looks like he has something to say about it. I guess people don't like that he didn't like the Acolyte and that the Acolyte got canceled. So, let's see exactly what is going on. People are ridiculous. He's such a big channel, so I know he gets more garbage than I do. But he's a good dude dealing with it all.
What are you, racist? What, everyone alt-right? I take offense to that, man. I'm not a racist just because I didn't like a show. I didn't like a Star Wars show that makes me a racist? What? Am I not allowed to speak out about that? Am I just really like, yeah, you know what? Got me there.
Put your hands up. No. What? I said no.
It makes no sense. He was a Star Wars fan before this, okay? We had Lando. We had Mace Windu, okay? And so, but now, because he doesn't like this, he's racist.
Man, I don't want to. I've got a gun. I don't care.
Why could she come out pretty much labeled?
Is this something? Guys, please report. Oh my gosh. These are the steps. Wow, that is insane. Wow. He always has to put his fucking ugly face in every thumbnail. Done and done.
He's not ugly. He looks like Luke Skywalker. He looks like the Winter Soldier. Girls love the Winter Soldier.
Wow, now they're actually trying to get my channel removed off YouTube by mass reporting it. That's a new level of viciousness. Take away someone's livelihood because they don't agree with your opinion on a film. It's not even my livelihood. It's, I have people that work full time that support their families, their children, through me, through Theory Sabers, through the YouTube channel. That's a next level of evil. I'll tell you that much. And this is probably a kid or something like that, someone who just doesn't really understand life. But you know what? That's a lot of really bad karma points coming their way. That's not good. I've seen a lot on YouTube. Never seen this. Never seen someone try and report my own channel. That's crazy. I usually ignore all the hate and all the lies. There's so many lies I see that people make about me. They make about my company, about Theory Sabers. It was just a week ago I went into the Discord group, the Lightsabers Discord group. I was politely just explaining to them that their lies have no base at all about my company. And very, very politely, very kindly. And they kicked me out. And they banned me. Oh well, bad karma for them. I seem to remember your own fan base prematurely judging the show and not watching because lesbian space witches, DEI hires, and other bullshit that came from the fandom menace and your channel. That's what she's referring to. I didn't know that those people had that much power to stop an entire passionate fan base that made Star Wars, which is the biggest IP in the world, to not watch something. Because those people still existed during The Mandalorian, during the Ahsoka show, during everything else. You know,
saying, oh, look, that petition's at 60K. This one right here, rolling up to 75K.
Where's that modern audience at? Where they at? Where they at signing this? Because they're so huge. So many people out there were watching this and loved it. Where are they at?
Still not enough people for this show to be profitable, by the way. Where were you people when the show was on? But here's the other thing. So now we got to try to drum up support again because old Amanda...
Yeah, but those people were there when the show was on. Those people were there, and it still wasn't enough. We were there because we were making fun of it. We were trying to see if it would get better or like, what's the deal. And it still wasn't enough.
Exactly.
Just crying. Nobody attacked this woman. You know what people did do? They made fun of her acting because her acting is bad.
No, let me tell you what they actually did.
And that person was talking about he was tone deaf and all that stuff. Let me tell you something. I say this almost every day in at least one video. Fans have been telling them for years to stop. They were tired of the DEI. They're tired of the ESG pushing diversity just to push diversity. Okay, we've had diversity in television since I was a little kid and before that. Okay, and it's so weird that they're pushing that. There were never any LGBTQ in movies, and they were. And as a matter of fact, LGBTQ were being cast as straight and gay people. It doesn't make any sense. And, you know, we had black people, we had, you know, Asian, we had Latino, we had Hispanic, whatever you want to say. We had all that in television for a while now. And it's just so weird that they're pushing that it never really was. And no one really ever had representation. But all of a sudden in the past 5 years, now all of a sudden you're going to get that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I've been seeing myself and my people on TV for a long time. Okay, so I mean, I just don't get that. And you know, some were good portrayals, some were bad. You know what I mean? There's white people on TV, you know, from back in the day where it's like, you know, I know ain't too many white people willing to claim them. You know what I mean? Certain portrayals of white people ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So it's people are just tired of it. The whole fan base is tired of it. And they started destroying Star Wars with The Last Jedi, and they have been sick of it since. So
they reacted to her freaking diss track calling fans racist. I mean, which actor? Imagine Brie Larson made a diss track. Oh, did she say something about white men anyways?
Yeah,
I can't keep up with all these Hollywood people and their meltdowns. And I call it meltdown because it's like psychologically, like what is going on in your brain where you cannot take any sort of criticism or you can't take any sort of accountability that the show was maybe bad. And you reflect that on yourself, so then you project it back to the person. You're all this buzzword. You're all that. Very intelligent.
She's not a good actress. She's got the range of Brie Larson and Captain Marvel.
And yeah, and let me tell you, see, I see this rolling around. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, it's the job of the director to direct. And literally direct her to have a different facial expression. Be like, Amandla, that was great. Let's see it again.
that's true. Some people are just more stoic than others. You know, and so like Henry Cavill has been called like he's stoic. Keanu Reeves has been called stoic before with how he acts. You don't see massive range in their emotions, but I've actually met people like that where when they get angry or excited, it's really only a slight tick up or tick down. There are people like that, but they're likable. They've played likable characters and they just work. You know what I mean? But the stoicism, I don't think, works for everybody. And they try to make female heroes stoic. And females do tend to have a wider range of emotions that they display than men do. But we're like that. That's why so many women talk about how men don't express their feelings. They can't read them. You know, just be sitting there with a straight face. And a guy could be sitting there watching TV with you, and he's working out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 problems. When you talked about to him about your 5 or 10 problems when you came home from work, that's just how we operate differently. Stop trying to portray women as men and men as women. Just let us do our natural roles, be ourselves, and I think we'll be fine.
But I want to see your face really, change this time.
Emote.
Where's the directing? There was none of that.
He's got he acts like he's crying over what she said.
You know what? When I was doing that thumbnail, I was panning through I think there was literally a point where
where you rubbed your eyes
off some shit, and I itched my eyes, or I was laughing or something, and I'm like, holy shit, that's great.
That's what I do. I go right through the veil. I find the funniest thumbnail that I know that you guys are gonna like. I always look for the funniest thumbnail that you are got funniest facial expression that you guys are going to like, or what really expresses maybe my feeling of the video and I just post it. You guys all the time I see people, yo, I love the thumbnail. Yo, I do that on purpose. So you guys laugh.
I'll just use that. I didn't take that for the thumbnail. That was just me literally
wiping
my
you.
eyes.
And it's in his Paul Tassi.
See, that's a thumbnail. I look disgusted. There you go. There's a thumbnail right there. I didn't take that for the freaking thumbnail itself. It was just in the video.
Is it though? She called everybody bigots.
No, bro. She called everybody racist. What? Everyone alt-right. I take offense to that, man. I'm not racist just because I didn't like a show. 'Cause I didn't like a Star Wars show that makes me a racist.
Yep.
What? Am I not allowed to speak out about that? Am I just really yeah, you know what? Got me there.
Put your hands up.
That's a white man has to deal with it. I have to deal with the reverse. You know, I have to deal with, oh, you hate your own skin. You hate black people. You don't love black people. And there's this weird subculture of a subsection of black YouTube that, like, they'll come to your video and say that you have to support every single black person doing anything. Because if you don't, then you're just trying to bring down another black man. You don't care about black women. You're trying to bring down black women or black people. It's weird. Listen, every other race out there, if they got a problem with somebody in their culture, they do voice it. Okay? It doesn't matter. All right? But it has nothing to do with color here. The show was terrible. Plus, people knew that everything was DEI ESG. So, you know, that's kind of what's going on with Concord right now. From what I'm hearing, people also thought it was a horrible game. Not only did they lead with DEI ESG, which turned people off immediately, that rhymed to play the game, bars, it was also a bad game. So, that's a really bad combo.
No. What? I said no. I don't want to. I've got a gun. I don't care.
Why can she come out and pretty much label people all kinds of nasty buzzwords and you're not allowed to respond to it?
Yeah, literally. Like, hey, you're this and that and the other thing, and I'm just supposed to sit there. You're just supposed to sit there and take it?
Take it.
Like, if you like orange juice, then that makes you a racist. I like orange juice? What the hell, bro? No, you're a racist. I'm sorry. You like orange juice? No. All right. Oh, you don't like poison in your food? You're a racist. You're alt-right. I'm sorry to break it to you, but...
Oh, if you don't like poison in your food, you're a conspiracy theorist. That's what that is.
Yeah, the facts say that you're actually a racist for that.
Likely to watch Star Wars now is the youth.
That's right.
I thought that was funny. Like this...
You know, like I said, what was it, last night? Tell
Come on, play it, man.
Theory. I won't. Let me be real. The only reason I'm still here... And fuck what all these idiots on the internet think they know about YouTube and money and this and that. The only reason I'm still here on YouTube is because I love interacting with you guys. I love the live streams. I love having fun. I love just hanging out. So any of these like idiots that always make everything about money, like, oh, he's doing this for a quick buck. It's like, I'm speaking my mind. Since when did that become illegal? Since when did that become frowned upon? It's like these are the people, man. These are the new Star Wars fans. It's like, we are the most inclusive group of people out there, unless you disagree with us. And if you disagree with it...
I'll tell you something. As far as the money goes, if this didn't pay, I would still do it. Because it's fun. It's still fun talking about all these things and having a community, you know, that can interact with you and doing this stuff. You know what I mean? So, you know, yes, it's great that I can make a living just being me on camera. My personality is what sells. My charisma. You know what I mean? My comedic timing. My impressions, my excitement, my energy, and other things about me. The intellect on certain issues, my passion. But it's me. It's all me. I don't have to fake it. I don't have to act it. I just get to turn on the camera and be me. I'm the product. There's many people that do what I do, but they come to my channel for mine. A lot of different companies that sell potato chips. But they came for Tyrone Magnus's chips.
Then you are alt-right, you're a racist, you're a bigot, but we're inclusive. We welcome everyone, unless you disagree. I can't believe all 12 people want to cancel Star Wars Theory. They got canceled, not Theory. That's all 12. It's absolutely disgusting, and these people have no shame because of a show that nobody watched and was canceled, rightfully so. This is the type of audience you built when you comfort the woke. Amandla can call people nasty stuff, but we can't say that she's a bad actor. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's just so fucking effed up. All right, do we watch this? It has 1 like. Do we give him some views? Yeah, why not?
Oh, I saw some of this yesterday.
Jeremy get some big views on that one. Good. All right, what's Jeremy saying?
Today, we are talking about someone that must be
back
stopped.
with another video.
An absolute madman.
Damn, he clickbaited the shit out of that one. Bro, Jeremy's a mastermind when it comes to...
Well, here's the funny thing. When I saw the title and the thumbnail, I looked to see what channel it was, and I was like, nah, he ain't got no problem with him. I already knew.
Playing the game. You guys have no idea. He is just on another level.
Jeremy is the game.
It's going to be tough for me to admit this because I know Star Wars theory. I consider him a friend.
We are friends. You fuck.
Just never really expected this from him. He
spoke his mind.
I'm trying to get through this,
I know what
but
he's gonna say. He spoke his fucking mind.
he gave an opinion.
Exactly. Right.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this from him either. The alt-right didn't pay attention to Star Wars until the Acolyte. They didn't care about Mandalorian Season 1, Season 2. They didn't care about the Clone Wars, the Season 7 of the Clone Wars. They didn't pay attention to Andor. They really worried about all of that, but as soon as the Acolyte premiered on Disney Plus, the alt-right decided, we gotta get involved later.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? Hey, man, the alt-right didn't, the racists didn't use their extreme powers to destroy the Mandalorian or freaking Book of Boba Fett or, well, I guess they did. I guess, no, you know what? Everything that didn't get renewed for a second season is because the racists used their powers. Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi, 2 white men, you don't get a second season. Hell no. I already forgot the show. Acolyte.
I suggest you shut the fuck up.
I heard Andor got renewed, right? Well, it was written well though. So I had a point. But Andor was way better than Acolyte. Andor was just okay to me, but I was just like, I understand why people like it. It felt like, for me, it was the Loki of the Star Wars universe,
Thank you, Sith Eternal. Very, very, very level-headed response from you.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, look, man, I got the biggest Star Wars following. Let's be real. I got the biggest following on the planet. So are they all from that side, or are they? I don't know. How did he get stats to my following that I don't even have? That's crazy. Next level shit. I mean, Sith base. He probably has answers I'll never have.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I take what Mike Tyson said into real. Anybody can kill you. Don't ever underestimate.
Greg Murphy,
You said that?
you do understand that Star Wars Theory is a Star
I
Wars
thought he
channel.
was going to talk about the talking trash online and getting punched in the mouth. I thought he was going to talk about that one.
So when there's a Star Wars news story, he's going to have opinions on said news story. That's just how things work on the internet.
No, it's not even that. It's more so just like this woman is saying, if you didn't like this, then that makes you X, Y, and Z. And I hate stuff like that because it's like people say that to me all the time. Like, oh, you're friends with geeks and gamers. That makes you this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, well, hold on. First of all, how does that even make sense? Second of all, how do you know that Jeremy is this, that, and the other thing? Like, where are you getting all this information from? I've actually met the man.
Because they don't like it too. So that means... That's all they're going to say.
I've talked to him about things that people would probably pay a lot, or like just to get on camera. Let me tell you that he is literally the furthest from what that section of people think of him. The things he's done behind closed doors for charity and never like recorded it, never announced it, never broadcasted it or documented it. It's just wild that people even like have this rhetoric about him. It's I know Jared can be bashful. I know he can be out there. And that's his shtick. That's his thing. But like it's crazy that people even say this shit about him. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I hate when people go like, if you hang out with this person, you're X, Y, and Z, or if you like this or you dislike this, then that makes you a alt-right or alt-left. Does alt-left exist? Like, how can we get back to just like disliking something or liking something? I don't know. I come from a...
How about you harass people online, that makes you a bad person? Is it okay to say that?
Time, in the 1990s, I was born in 1990, and I was the last generation where we didn't have cell phones. That didn't exist yet. We didn't have the internet. When you want to meet your friend, you just say, hey, like, let's meet at the park at a certain time. Where we didn't have how can we get back to just like disliking something or liking something? I don't know. I come from a time, in the 1990s. I was born in 1990, and I was the last generation.
Damn. 77 right here, baby. 1977. Yeah, you never got bothered for liking or not liking a movie. That never happened. Never happened. Never. People might be like, you like that? Okay, well, that's all right. You know what I mean? That's it. You didn't get any threats for not liking the movie or liking the movie, or the insanity of this world. You would think that people like that would harass people that might say that, I don't know, that grape is okay. If someone said that grape is okay, you'd expect that person to get hatred online. But no, they want to bother the people who just don't like certain movies. Like, what?
That where we didn't have cell phones, that didn't exist yet. We didn't have the internet. When you want to meet your friend, you just say, hey, like, let's meet at the park at a certain time, and if he's there, he's there. If he's not there, he's not there. Fuck. Too late. Ride your bike home. Walk home. Go spend 25 cents on a payphone and call your parents to pick you up. I was from a much more simple time where if you liked something or didn't like something, it just ended there. It didn't make you part of a political party. It didn't mean that you're this and that. These people like Amandla, Stenberg, and whoever else that constantly want to throw everyone in one corner because they like or dislike a Star Wars show, I think they're disgusting. I think that's absolutely abhorrent and really irresponsible in the position they're in. Now, like I said,
he used a rich white folk word, abhorrent, so you know it's bad. Reprehensible.
Are there racist people? Yeah, look, like most people think I'm white, but I'm not. I've had racism thrown to me.
Yo, that is so funny that I make that joke and then he says that. Hold on.
It's me, towards my family. I mean, for the most part, I'm brown, right? I'm Persian. I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay.
Everything got so political. And everything got so not about the issue that we're talking about. You can't just like hate something anymore and it just ending there. Be like, oh, you're a dickhead because you dislike the show. It's like, no, you're a dickhead because you dislike the show, which then means that you freaking are racist, you're sexist, homophobic, whatever else you want to add in there. I don't know what happened. Something must have happened.
It actually makes my joke even funnier that he's not white, but he used this white person word. That's funny.
I don't know what. It was not like this when I was a kid. It wasn't like this even until maybe like...
Jason, I hear people of color start saying reprehensible and abhorrent. You know they mean it.
2010. It's only in the last maybe like 10 years or even less. What I say is tailored to my friends online. And it's like, that couldn't be further from the...
opinion because you're so insecure with yourself that you need the validation of YouTubers to make you feel better about your opinions. If that's the case, that's a you problem, not a me problem, not an us problem.
Damn, bro. Damn. Shit. I mean, that's kind of true, man. Like, what's the why would they care? Why would they give a shit? Why would they give a damn? They think you can sway opinions. Oh. And so, because they think I can sway opinions, then they should be the ones in control to sway opinions? Think about that.
I don't need other people to validate my opinions. I can like things that everybody else hates and don't give a shit.
People were just like shitting on the prequels so much. Like to be around in that time when social media didn't really exist. But anytime you would talk about the prequels or whatever.
I didn't hear about the hate about the prequels until I got online.
Like you would have usually like an older person be like, no, this sucked. Horrible. I'm like, what? That was great. Talking about, no, you don't know acting, kid. Like, what the fuck? In the same grade as me. His name was Jesse, and he was in the drama club. I remember having a discussion about the prequels. They were talking about it or something, him and his drama friends. And I was like, oh, it was amazing. What are you talking about? And he's like, you don't know acting. He looked at me like this, and I was like, you don't know Star Wars. What are you talking about? Remember, I was 12.
Because it was a bad show.
You know what? It's not even that it was a bad show. It just didn't get views. It could have been the best show.
It was bad.
In the world, it wouldn't matter. It just didn't get views. So that's why I got canceled. It's kind of weird that because you have a large following, thus a large influence. It's...
I mean, I guess there's a possibility if it was a bad show and it got a ton of views all the way through, it would have got renewed. I guess. But
I get that.
It was bad,
like
though.
Someone maybe... I don't know. I just don't see having a large following.
And I think they know that.
Influence. I just don't get that.
Didn't get views
I don't
and
look
it was
at people
bad.
Who have more subscribers than me and be like, I'm influenced. Like, no, I just see you as like you're a person. You're a person. I either agree with your takes on life or I don't. It's that simple. It's not. There isn't anything more to that. You know, it's super chill that way. hey, you guys are here, and that's all I care about. I'm here for you guys. You guys are the ones that make me feel like I want to be streaming at 2:30 in the morning when I should probably be in business meetings right now.
Your destiny. Get over to Star Wars Theory, subscribe, tell them Tyrone Magnus sent you. If you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers.